All right, so the next thing that we're going to talk about, so we've already discussed your ice and water shield, which is here, and your eaves and your valleys and penetrations. Let's talk about what covers the rest of the roof, okay? And what that's going to be is just your standard underlayment, okay? Now, underlayments traditionally used to be made with what is called tar paper. Have you ever heard the term tar paper?
Yes.
15-pound felt, 30-pound felt, this stuff right here. So what tar paper is basically glorified construction paper. Imagine a commercial paper towel. When and if there was a bad storm, water got under your shingles, it would land and absorb into the tar paper. Then from there, the heat would eventually evaporate that moisture out, okay? Catching the water before it could go into your home. This product has a certain amount of saturation it can handle before then it's oversaturated. So in today's homes, what they realized is with the interior humidity levels we produce now, which is several gallons of moisture a week, there's a lot of humidity coming from inside of the house into the attic that didn't used to before. So this type of paper is not meant to handle that. Okay, and we'll explain that in a second. Now these papers come into two weights, 15-pound felt, 30-pound felt, okay? The difference of the thickness determines how long it will still exist under your roofing shingles. Understand one thing. Flip that shingle over, feel the bottom of it. Is that a nice soft surface?
No.
Oh no, it's like sandpaper.
Sandpaper.
Now, these products are on the roof of your home. They're going to get to 140 degrees plus, and then down back to 40 degrees at night. Okay, and so on and so forth. When a product gets hot and then it gets cold, it does what? It expands and contracts. So it is moving on this paper. If that rough surface is slowly moving on this paper, think it's grinding it down a little bit?
Oh yes, it does grind it.
Absolutely, right? It does grind it down. And as it's grinding it down, eventually there's a lifespan of this paper where there's going to be parts where you're going to just have holes in it or nothing left to catch the water. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
So on this product itself, tar paper, all manufacturers now are pointing away from it because they realize how bad it is with today's modern home. With a tight, energy-efficient home, it's holding too much moisture. And if you actually take a look at what these guys wrote about it, and it's going to be cropped into your slideshow, it actually causes help reduce trapped moisture from inside your roofing system, which can cause structural decay, mold, mildew, and rot. Okay? So with that being said, these products ruin your home now. Insurance companies, they're going to allow you to reuse this product, right, in local building codes because insurance companies are out there to bring your roof back to what it used to be. They're not going to pay you for the new products, right, when you had an old product on it. So in the insurance industry, this is used all day long. Okay? But for you, if I were to put a roof on, you're expecting some kind of warranty to be registered?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So obviously we don't want to put this on your home,
No.
right? You wouldn't run that risk, would you?
No.
You don't want mold, you don't even want to take a chance. Great. So the next product that's out there is going to be what's called a synthetic, okay? Synthetics are designed very, very, very similar to tar paper in the sense of they come in different weights. So for an example, here's a Pro Armor, you can see, a little bit thin. Then you're going to have your deck defense a little bit beefier. All manufacturers are the same. So here's GAF Deck Armor. They have what's called Felt Buster, which feels just like Pro Armor. CertainTeed's going to have Diamond Deck, which is going to be equivalent to your Deck Armor. And then they're also going to have Roof Runner, which is going to be their step down like a Pro Armor. So every single manufacturer, 2 tiers or 3 tiers of them, right? So think of it this way. The warranty on this paper is extremely, extremely important because this is what catches the water in the storms that have wind, okay? If it's a regular rainstorm, the shingle's going to do its job and just shed the water down. There's no issues. There's no worries. But this must be there to catch that water so it can't go in your house. So I want to talk about the breathable ones for a second. Feel this material for a second. What does it feel like to you?
Fabric.
Like a fabric, like a cloth, right?
Yes.
Why? Because it's a breathable product, okay? Now, there's a lot of representatives making a claim out there that this product is breathable and at the same time completely waterproof. protecting you and lowering your humidity levels. Do you know anything that's breathable and completely waterproof off the top of your head? Making sense, right? Well, let's take it a step further. What is this roofing system designed to keep out of your home?
Water.
Water. Okay. I'm here to try to offer you a roofing system. Would you ever allow me to install anything on your home, on your roof, that is incapable of keeping water out? Would it make any sense?
No.
At any price?
No.
Not at all. Okay. Let's take a look at the brochure here. On the front, looks beautiful. Go to the back, tells you why it's such a great choice for installers. Bigger rolls, lighter weight, easier to transport, cooler decking when you're working on it so you're not burning hot because of the black tar paper, right? All of those things are good for me. It's not saying anything that's good for you yet,
No.
right? Now read here in the fine print. You see that bold not?
Yes.
And then you see the second one right there. It says not. Read me that word, please.
Not waterproof.
Say it again loud so the camera.
Waterproof.
It's
Not waterproof.
Not waterproof. And then it says do not use in bold letters.
Do not use.
That's the warning. Do not use deck armor or roof protection as a temporary roof to protect your home or possessions. Why? Because it's incapable of keeping water out. So now, again, as your contractor, I didn't make the paper. What can I say to you 4 years from now when a bad storm comes in and water gets under your shingles and goes through the paper and ends up in your house? What can I possibly say?
You didn't make the paper.
I didn't make the paper. I can't snap my fingers and make it any better. It is what it is. Make sense?
Yes.
Would you allow me to put this on your
No.
home? Now, unfortunately, then that's where you're going to go on your tablet. Here's CertainTeed. Same disclaimer. Right? Take a look. Diamond deck. CertainTeed. Flip it to the back. Same legalese. Not waterproof. All capital letters. Do not use to protect as a temporary roof. Imagine that. Must install shingles immediately. What's going on, D? So with that being said, this is why we are completely uncomfortable installing these product lines on your home,
Yes, sir.
right? Because I don't ever want to be in that situation where I don't have an answer for you.
Yes.
And then you feel like someone pulled the wool over your eyes, right? So let me show you why we go with it's recording. Okay? This is a water resistant paper. It cannot absorb water. Okay? It is not 100% waterproof. Now, you are going to be putting fasteners through it. It's a lot of nails to go in the roof. As a matter of fact, for every square, which is a 10 by 10 section, you have over 400 fasteners between staples and nails. Okay, so this turns into a paper, then into a cheese grater or a spaghetti strainer, right? So there are a lot of potential leak points on them. Now, there's an exclusion that I have cropped out in the presentation that tells you leaks around fasteners are not covered. Okay, so most underlayments also, in addition to not being waterproof, any water touches a nail or a staple, it's going in. And you have on this roof, you're going to have about 15,000 of them. Right?
Yes, sir.
Does that sound like a permanent solution to you? No.
No.
Now let's take it a step further. Let's look at the brochure. Okay. Now everybody's different. Somebody may be moving in 2 years, and you know what? I don't want to spend the best of the best. I don't want the best of the best. I don't need it. Okay. That's when you put this stuff on. Okay, when you're not going to be here forever and you want to keep your costs down a little bit, that's why they design fabrics like this.
Yes, sir.
But let me explain it to you. The brochure looks fantastic, right? Very educational, looks good. Based on this, it looks like a quality product, yes?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, if your shingle's designed to last you 50 years, and I tell you you're going to get a 50-year shingle in this home, are you hoping to do your roof sooner than 50 years again? You want to be once and done, right?
Yes.
Look at the warranty length here on this product. What does that say? Say it loud.
10-year limited.
10-year limited. So if your shingle's designed for 50, but the paper under that catches the water is only designed for 10, how long's your roof really going to last you?
10 years.
If they could put a longer warranty on it, do you think they would? 100%. Okay? So with that being said, we use the deck defense. If we pull the brochure out on deck defense, let's just start with the warranty, and we'll take it from there. Right here, here's your warranty on your deck defense, or your brochure on deck defense. Here's the guts of the brochure, but let's flip it to the back. What does that warranty length say there?
30-year limited.
30-year limited warranty. So the way that they do this system is, this is guaranteed minimum 30 years under your shingles. That 100% it will be there to catch water. No questions asked. Okay? And this is the only 100% waterproof underlayment.
And only we have it. Owens
Owens Corning. Only available through Owens Corning.
Corning.
The reason why everybody else's product is not waterproof is because this was manufactured and patented first. So everybody else has to do something different.
Yes.
When your shingles get to a temperature of 140 degrees plus, it is very hard to put something waterproof under there that won't melt. Okay? And that's why everybody's having such a tough time in this department. So based on all the products that you've seen, if they were all the same price, which one would you have me put on your home? Boom. Fantastic.